Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island. The drill team finds a massive underground tunnel, bigger than anything before. The Curse of Oak Island team has found the largest tunnel ever excavated on the island. At an incredible 7.5 feet tall, the guys are convinced the tunnel must have been used to transport something large and important. The Curse of Oak Island Season 11 returned last night, with Episode 3, with many more exciting discoveries. On Lot 5, Gary Drayton and Rick Lagina unearthed an old ramrod guide, a device used to push projectiles into a musket that could date anywhere from the 1600s to the 1800s. However, the most interesting development from last night's episode was regarding an elusive secret tunnel. The guys have been attempting to track a tunnel they believe runs under the garden shaft from east to west and into the baby blob, and they've been having enormous success. The tunnel lies just over 100 feet below the surface, and the team hopes it will direct them to a secret chamber where they'll find untold riches. Oak Island team believes the tunnel dates to mid-18th century. On last night's episode, Craig Tester received the results of carbon-14 dating on a piece of wood pulled up from 108 feet to the east of the garden shaft. The guys were not disappointed as the woodcuts were dated at 55% from 1734 to 1804 and 24% from 1656 to 1684. The team read this data as meaning the tunnel was likely constructed as far back as the 1730s, over 50 years before the initial discovery of the money pit, which the depositors most likely built. And what a tunnel it turned out to be. The drill team then set up their rig a bit closer to the garden shaft, but still on the eastern side, and again, they hit evidence of a tunnel. At 108 feet, they hauled a whopping 7.5-foot-long wooden beam. Terry Matheson instantly identified it as an upright beam, meaning this tunnel was almost 8 feet high, higher than any tunnel they'd found before. The beam had markings which showed it had been cut by hand, maybe with an adze tool, so it was likely made before the invention of mechanical saws. The guys were absolutely blown away by the size of this beam. They asked why anyone would build a 7.5-foot tunnel at over 100 feet below the surface unless they were transporting a large amount of goods and wanted to do it in secret. The labor required to pull off such a feat in the mid-18th century is somewhat mind-boggling. Alex Lagina commented that he had only seen tunnels that size when visiting medieval Templar knight strongholds in Italy. Rick Lagina noted that they had never found a tunnel more than 4 or 5 feet high, and there was no indication of anything like this in the historical record. Oak Island guys will have to excavate the garden shaft to get to the 7-foot tunnel. The team couldn't wait to get a closer look at what was down there, so they popped a camera down the borehole, which soon plunged into the water and revealed nothing but a blank screen. Steve Guptill peered down the hole and helpfully remarked that he could see which and it was murky. We'll all just have to be a bit more patient. Representatives from Dumas Mining Company informed the guys they should have the permits to start working on the garden shaft by the end of the month. Once the miners get their paperwork in order, they can start deepening the garden shaft and then hopefully begin lateral digging toward this tunnel so we can all see what is really going on down there. In the meantime, Gary and the guys are bound to find more interesting stuff on Lot 5. Apart from the ancient Roman coins found a couple of weeks ago, they keep uncovering a selection of pottery and artifacts going back to the 17th and 18th centuries. The guys are increasingly convinced that the mid-18th century, around the 1740s, is the time period when something major occurred on Oak Island. In the heart of Nova Scotia, nestled amidst the tranquil waves of the Atlantic Ocean, lies an enigma wrapped in a mystery, the infamous Oak Island. For centuries, this small isle has lured treasure hunters and adventurers with the promise of untold riches buried beneath its surface. Tales of curses, buried treasure, and ancient artifacts have woven a tapestry of intrigue around this remote location, captivating the imagination of explorers from around the world. Among those drawn to the island's secrets are the intrepid members of the Oak Island drilling team. Led by seasoned treasure hunters Rick and Marty Lagina, this dedicated group has spent years unraveling the island's mysteries, braving treacherous conditions and overcoming countless obstacles in their quest for answers. On a crisp morning in early spring, the drill team gathers at the Money Pit, the epicenter of their excavation efforts. Armed with state-of-the-art equipment and an unwavering determination, they prepare to delve deeper into the island's secrets than ever before. Little do they know what lies beneath will challenge their resolve in ways they never imagined. As the drill descends into the earth, the tension among the team members is palpable. Every inch brings them closer to the unknown, closer to the truth that has eluded them for so long. Suddenly, a loud clang echoes through the pit, causing everyone to hold their breath. Could this be it? Could they have finally uncovered the key to Oak Island's mysteries? With bated breath, Rick and Marty peer into the newly drilled hole, their hearts pounding with anticipation. What they see takes their breath away, a vast, cavernous tunnel stretching into the darkness below. It's unlike anything they've ever encountered, a testament to the island's rich and mysterious history. Eager to explore this newfound discovery, the team wastes no time in lowering themselves into the tunnel. The air is thick with anticipation as they descend deeper into the earth, the walls of the tunnel looming ominously around them. With each step, they are reminded of the countless souls who have come before them, driven by the same insatiable curiosity. As they venture further into the tunnel, they come across signs of human habitation, ancient tools, remnants of torches, and even the faint outline of a doorway carved into the rock. It's clear that this tunnel holds secrets far beyond their wildest imagination, secrets that have remained hidden for centuries. As they begin to unravel the mysteries of the tunnel, disaster strikes. A sudden tremor shakes the earth, causing the walls of the tunnel to collapse around them. Trapped deep beneath the surface, the team faces their greatest challenge yet, survival. With their supplies dwindling and hope fading, Rick and Marty refuse to give up. Drawing on their years of experience and unyielding determination, they rally the team together in a desperate bid for escape. Inch by inch, they claw their way through the rubble, their spirits buoyed by the thought of what lies beyond. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, they emerge into the blinding light of day, their bodies battered and bruised but their spirits unbroken. As they stand amidst the ruins of the collapsed tunnel, they realize that they have become a part of Oak Island's story, a story of perseverance, courage, and the enduring quest for truth. And though they may never uncover all of the island's secrets, they know that their journey is far from over. For Oak Island will always be a place of mystery and adventure, a place where the past and present collide in a timeless dance of discovery. And as long as there are those willing to brave its depths, the legend of Oak Island will live on for generations to come.